Hey America, check this out. No, don't check this out. Hold on. All right, now check this out. Braised lamb shanks. All right, I'm gonna braise some shanks of lamb shanks. You guys know what those are, right? They're pretty much the shins. This piece right here of the lamb, here to here. All right. Anyway, really great. It's a hard piece meat to really tough piece of meat unless you cook it right. And I can say it's a hard piece to cook. It's just a hard piece to eat if it's not done right. All right, guys. A lot of connective tissue in there and all that stuff because it's a muscle that's used a lot because the lambs are walking around and all that good stuff. Anyway. I'm not gonna say I've never done this before because I have. I did it when I was living in Massachusetts. Shout out. Anyway, WPI. Anyway, I did it there, but I've never done it for my family, so I'm gonna bring it home and I'll do it for my family. All right, guys. Now, what I'm gonna need, supporting cast, is obviously some lamb shanks. Right, I got 6 of them because there's 6 of us in the family. They're not very expensive cut of meat. I spent like $12 for 2, so like $6 a piece. Not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna need a mirepoix, which is gonna be my lettuce, my celery, my carrots, and my onions. It's gonna be a mirepoix, I'm gonna use that as well, okay? I'm gonna season my meat with, obviously, salt and pepper, all right? Let me get that out the way. All right, I use kosher salt, fresh cracked black pepper. I'm gonna use some thyme, I'm gonna use some garlic, I'm gonna use some basil just because I had some fresh basils in the refrigerator, so I'm just gonna throw it in there, okay? I'm gonna use some tomato sauce, which has basil, garlic, and oregano in it, all right? Some people use tomato paste. I'm gonna use a little bit of flour. You'll see how that works when I come together with my braising liquid. Okay, also I'm gonna use some red wine. Okay, now, I'm gonna use Lambrusco because that's all I had in the house. Now, I've heard people using Merlot, which is very good, Burgundy, which is very good. I've also seen people do it with white wine, okay? I've also seen people just do it with stock, okay? My braising liquid's gonna consist of my aromatics once I get those cooked up and all of that. The Lambrusco, also I'm gonna use right over here some vegetable stock. You probably can't see that. Anyway, some vegetable stock I already got prepared, okay? But you guys see how I do that. That's gonna be my braise. It's gonna be a long cook, slow cook. That's what a braise is, all right, guys? Also, now this is a part I've never done before. I'm gonna roast some fennel, all right, with some potatoes and some onions. I'm just gonna chop them up into good old chunks. I'm just gonna slather them with olive oil, salt and pepper, a couple other seasons, and just stick them on a sheet pan and put them in the oven. I've never done it before. Hopefully that turns out good. You guys will be with me on that piece, all right, guys? And also I'm thinking about doing some couscous. I bought some instant couscous, which is a pasta. We can talk about that later. Or maybe some rice, I don't know. All right, guys, let me do my prep work like I always say. Get into this, and then I'll show you how to do this. Peace. All right, America, we're back now. With my shanks, obviously I washed them. They're good and clean. And I liberally salt and pepper them, all right? Liberally salt and pepper. And all I'm gonna do in this a pan, I got maybe a couple tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna brown these off. I want them brown on all sides, all right, guys? So, to include the cut side. So I'm gonna brown them off like so. Get the bad boy out. And very simply, brown it off with my olive oil. Now I got too many to do all at once, so obviously I'm going to do these in batches. Alright guys, I'm going to do 3 at a time. Got this on medium heat. You brown them off on all sides like I said. Let me get this done, these 3 and then these other 3, and then I'll come right back with you and then we'll continue on. Alright America, look. As I was saying, I'm browning these off. I'm almost done. I just want you guys to be part of the process. All right, guys? Obviously, I'm still browning off 2 more. That one's almost done. Okay? And then I got these bad boys in here. So this one I'm going to braise them in. All right, guys? And that looks beautiful. That looks delicious. All right, I'm going to finish browning these off. Look at that. Whoa. Beautiful. All right? So let me continue this on. I didn't want y'all to be left behind too far in the process. And then we'll come right back once all this is done, and we'll continue on the process. All right, guys? Nice. All right, America. My last 2 shanks, brown, and they're out of there. 1 and 2. Now, I've already lowered my heat just now from medium-high to medium. And then my mirepoix, once again, onion, celery, and carrots are going right inside. All right, the same one. Let me and a half. A little bit of salt and pepper. You season your food as you go along. A little bit of salt. It smells good, don't it, baby?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. Pepper grind. I'm going to throw in some thyme flakes. I didn't have fresh thyme, so I'm going with thyme flakes. By all means, go with fresh thyme, guys, if you got it. Oh, that even smells better. Alright. Yep, and I almost forgot something. Garlic. Let me mince up some garlic real quick fast, and I'll look at y'all while you throw that in. Give me a second. Alright, guys, quick mince on some garlic. Alright. Rough mince. And it's in there. Alright, guys, just want y'all to see that. I got the garlic in there. I'm gonna let this go for, it's been going for about 2 minutes right now. I'm gonna let it go for about 5 and soften up. Alright guys, you with me? We good? Good. Alright guys, so bear with me, let me get this done and I'll be right back. I put a couple minutes on my vegetables. I'm putting a couple tablespoons of flour, alright, to make me a roux. Alright, heaping spoons. You guys just eyeball it just like I did. Alright guys, stir that in. Make me a roux. Get back in there. Alright, all roux is pretty much a thickening agent. And it's just flour and oil. Alright, I'm mixing that flour with all the oil that's already a thickening. Alright, making me a paste. Alright guys, I'm gonna give that about a minute or so to cook the flour flavor out. Say that 5 times real fast. Cook the flour flavor out of it. And then I'll be back in a minute to deglaze. Alright? Alright guys, get about a minute. Pour my wine. Couple cups of wine. I ain't gonna use the whole bottle, but I'm gonna deglaze. Maybe a little bit more than that. Nice. Once again, wine is your choice. I use what I had in the house. Make sure you use a wine that you actually drink. Alright, I'm gonna be throwing some cheap stuff in there. Get something that you actually drink for a couple of reasons. One, if you drink it, it already tastes good, so that's what you're gonna have in your food, something you're used to. And two, if you're a wine drinker, and I'm not, you can always sip on your wine while you cook it. Alright guys, the braising liquid, see how thick that is? Nice and thick. Now I'm also going to add 4 cups of vegetable stock. Now you can use chicken stock, you can use vegetable stock, you can use any kind of stock you want. But I'm using vegetable stock because it's neutral, because I'm doing I'm doing lamb. I didn't want to go with beef stock because that's beefy, and I didn't want to go with chicken stock because that's chickeny, so I went with vegetable stock. Neutral flavor, alright guys? Now, once I bring this to a boil, I'm going to transfer this bad boy, all of this, into here. This is my braising liquid now, and I'm going to put my braising liquid in here with my meat, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, and I'll get to that in a second, alright guys? Alright, Mary, we're back. Obviously, I tasted it and make sure it was tasting the way I want. It's really good. I'm back to a boil. I'm going to turn that down. I'm throwing in finally this can of tomato sauce with the basil, garlic, and oregano. That's going in there. Hey, baby. All right. And some fresh chopped up basil. Y'all see that? Did they get it?
Yeah, we got mine a little bit.
Anyway, some fresh chopped up basil. Just like that. And that's going in there. Nice. Give that a stir. Nice, nice, nice. And that is going to be my braising liquid. Transferring the braising liquid carefully into my pot. Just like that. Nice. Take a look. Just about to cover, close enough. All right, I'm gonna show it to you in a second. And it looks a little something like that. All right, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. In fact, I might add just a little bit more wine to bring it up. That's good. A couple more cups. Give that a stir. Just like that. Everything's almost completely covered. Just like that. I'm gonna give you one more look. And I'm preheating my oven, let my oven come to temperature. And we're good to go. See that, guys? 6 shanks, 2 of them hovering, but I'll be turning them anyway. Pow. Now, once my oven comes to temperature, 350 degrees, I'm gonna let them go for an hour. Then I'm gonna turn them. I'm gonna let them go for another hour, and I'm gonna turn them. And then based on how they are, I'll check them and they either come out, or I might let them go a little bit long because I want them to fall off the bone tender. All right, guys, you with me? So let me get my oven hot and throw them in there. And next time you see them, it'll be about an hour from now, and it'll be fantastic. All right, America, it's been an hour. We're an hour in. All right, let's take a look. See, woo, feel the heat. All right, that boy up there. And wow, nice. There you go. 1 hour in, y'all. See that? Pulling off the bone. Let me give these a turn. Real fast and in a hurry. Give it a turn. Yeah, it's still tough. It's still tough. It's okay. Turn. Nice. Take some of the ones off the bottom. Put them on the top. Alright, guys, let me finish getting these squiggled around. Just like that. And guess what? We're going for another hour. Alright, guys, so let me get these back in the oven. You can watch me do that. Pop back on. Feel the heat. Woo! Alright. Back in the oven. Braising for another hour. Kitchen timer 100 and start. All right, guys, one more hour. I'll give you guys a look-see. Once the second hour is done, then we're gonna start over here. But like I said earlier, the fennel, the potatoes, and the onions we're gonna roast. And it's nice. Never did those before, like I said before. Anyway, I'll see you guys in about an hour. Peace. All right, America. 2 hours in. 1, 2. I mean, 2. That was silly one. 2 hours in. Let's bring this up. Ooh, heat. Feel the heat. Can you feel it? All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, yes. Glorious. It looks glorious. Nice. They still got a little ways to go. Let me show them to you before I start turning. Alright, here you go, America. Look at that. You see those? Tell me that don't look good, right? We're going to turn these over. They're not quite fall off the bone tender, so they're going to go for another hour. Yeah, they're going to go for another hour. That one over there. Yes, indeed. Oh, y'all, I wish y'all could smell this. I wish you could. Now they're all in the juice. I won't have to turn them anymore. All right, guys. Nice. I'm gonna give these another hour. Okay, back in the oven. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I kind of changed my mind a little bit. Put these in for an hour. 1 more hour. Once again, 350 degrees. And I'm gonna set this timer for 30 minutes. All right, now 30 minutes. Yeah, that's right. For 30 minutes, what I'm gonna do, y'all, let that continue to go. At the 30-minute mark, or probably a little bit before that, I'm gonna start cutting these up here. Get rid of my bunny hands. All right, fennel, potatoes, onions. I'm gonna cut them up into big chunks. And like I said earlier, slap them with olive oil, salt, pepper, season them however I'm gonna season them. Mix that around with my hands and stick them in the oven, all right? And I'm gonna let them go for about 30 minutes. Yeah, hopefully that'll be enough. I'll probably bump the temperature up about 400 degrees, all right, guys? Now, couscous. I got this right here, guys. This is instant couscous, all right? I'm not gonna do it from scratch, all right? But what this says is, in a medium saucepan, combine 1 1/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil or butter, and then put this in and let it after it comes to a boil, let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Take from the heat, and you're done. All right. Matter of fact, let me correct that. Bring the liquid to a boil, put this in it, cover it, and move it from the heat for 5 minutes. Now, instead of using water, I'm gonna use my braising liquid. All right. So hopefully that'll turn out all right too, right, guys? Hopefully I ain't spending a whole lot of my video time, but that's the next plan. All right, guys. So stick with me, and we'll come back, and I'll do my prep work, and I get the vegetables and stuff ready. All right, America, look, you can see I already got most of my prep work done, but I want to show you this. This right here is fennel. This is my potatoes, and these right here are pieces of onion. You see here, big chunks. I'm just going to salt and pepper and olive oil these, but check it out. Check it out. This is a fennel. All right, for those of y'all that never cooked this, because I haven't, you see it in the store, you walk right past it, today's going to be an experiment for both of us, all right, guys? But the way you prepare it, obviously, I'm going to take the green stalks off. All right, it kind of smells like black licorice and tastes kind of like a mixture between onion and celery kind of, guys, all right? Anyway, I took the green portions off. All right, you got a little core at the back. I'm gonna cut that off too. Get rid of that piece. Okay, let me give it a quick wrench. Nice. Quick wrench in cold water. Okay, guys, now what I'm gonna do is cut it down this way. Simple. And I'm gonna lay this bad boy down and cut it into like sizes for the rest of my vegetables, like that, pretty much. You with me, guys? 1, 2, 3, maybe one more, 4. Simple. Now I'm just gonna lay these chunks down in here with the rest of my vegetables. All right. And that's it. All right. Matter of fact, that's enough. I'll save this last one. All right, now, let me, matter of fact, I'm gonna chop this last one up. Let me do my prep work, salt and pepper, olive oil, and then it's ready for the oven, all right? So I'll be right back. All right, America, we're gonna finish this last little bit up, all right? Extra virgin olive oil, gonna drizzle that all over. Good healthy amount. Y'all with me on that? Healthy drizzle, extra virgin olive oil. Nice. Along with that, yeah. I'm using sea salt, y'all, all right? Not kosher this time, sea salt, okay? Sea salt has a little different flavor. No iodine here, no iodine salt. This is just sea salt. All right, guys, sprinkle that in there. Nice. And some fresh cracked black pepper. Just like that. That should be plenty. And mix it all around. Gotta get your hands dirty, y'all. Gotta get your hands dirty a little bit. All right, get back in there, you. Mix it all together, guys. And then just before my, about 30 minutes out, 30 to 40 minutes out before my braised lamb comes out, I'm gonna put these bad boys in. Try to get these as close to level as I can. Got a lot on here. I'm gonna try not to overlap as much as I can, guys. And that's going in the oven for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes until they're nice, golden brown and delicious. And then it's time to eat. And then when I taste them, I'll let you know what Fennel tastes like. All right, guys? So I'll be right back. All right, America, we're back. All right, first of all, I'm filming solo. My wife went to take the girls to do some Christmas ho shopping and all that good stuff. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Anyway, so I'm filming solo. But right here, I'm about to show them to you guys. 6 lamb shanks, cooked to perfection, slow braised, 3 hours, fall off the bone tender. I'm gonna show them to you there, fall off the bone tender. Sorry, I can't talk. And then after I show them to you, I'm gonna cover them with aluminum foil. Once they're covered, and I show you, then I'm gonna turn to my sauce. All right, I changed my mind. I am not going to do the couscous in my braising liquid. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate the vegetables from the liquid and reduce it by half. That's gonna be like a gravy. I'm gonna do the couscous as per the instructions. I'm gonna do it the way it's supposed to, with water and olive oil, okay? And I'm also gonna show you these vegetables, which are done in the oven, once I get done. So let me show you these real quick fast. These things are beautiful, beautiful. Check it out. Look at that, guys. Braised. 3 hours, fall off the bone tender, perfection. Okay, now vegetables are in here, just about done. You see that? Nice. Now, I did happen to taste the fennel, guys, and the fennel tastes almost like black licorice, but not that strong of a flavor. But it's good. I like it. It doesn't taste like black licorice for the people who don't like black licorice. It's got a bite like, kind of like celery, but it's got good flavor to it, guys. And then you add the onions and the potatoes, and it's turning out pretty good, all right? Okay, and in this big pot here, right next to me, I'm going to prepare my sauce. All right, guys? So I'm gonna cover this in foil, and next time you guys see me, I'll be one step further. All right? Nice. All right, America, here's where we're at. Those are my vegetables out the oven. Nice, beautiful. All right, that's my braising liquid. I'm gonna bring that to a boil. I'm gonna let that simmer. All right, I'm also gonna skim the oil off it. You know that trick, right? You bring it to a boil, all the oil pools in the center just like that. Get me a ladle, skim it right on out of there. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna let that reduce by about 1/3 to half. And obviously these are the vegetables that I strained out of my braising liquid. All right, guys. Now all I got to do left, let me get this camera right. All right, the only thing I have to do now is the couscous. I'm not going to show that, guys. Couscous is just instant stuff. And then once I get the first plate put together, I'll show it to you. Life is good. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to try to keep everything warm because the girls are gone. And I want to have dinner ready when they get back. All right, guys, you with me? Nice. All right, America, there it is. Right there, fennel, onions, and potatoes. Right there is some garlic and olive oil flavored couscous. Now, here comes the pièce de résistance. All right, here comes the lamb shank. Right there, fall off the bone tender. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Pow. And I'm still reducing, but I'm gonna turn it off right now. Give it a stir. And here comes my reduced sauce. Looking just like this, right on top of that, and that is what you call dinner. Look at that, y'all. Tell me that's not one of the most beautiful things that you've ever seen. Once again, beginning to end, you guys saw it. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, now let me set this back straight. Boom, so y'all can see me. That's the way you do it, guys. That's it. Easy, simple, beautiful. I hope you try it. It ain't that hard, right, guys? Smells wonderful in this house, and that tastes great. All right, guys, you with me? Happy holidays. Try this recipe. It's really easy, inexpensive, and I'll see you when I see you.